Give me fuel, give me fire, give me double shot of time.
We are at the South Boston Speedway for the 13th race of Season 2 of the SCRL Wrangler Busch National Series. Jack Legacy, our Season 1 champion, will be leading us to the green flag. Starting beside him is the number 90 of Matt Boyer. This is the second time here in Season 2 we are racing at South Boston. In the first race, Sammy Sabby Jr. won that race. He is starting way back in the 23rd spot. So Sammy's got a long way to go if he wants to sweep the South Boston races. As you see, all 42 drivers. Truttle, who won the last race at Charlotte, who bumped up his win total to 25, is started in the 4th spot. So Truttle looking to win back-to-back races, which no one still has done in the 2-year history of this series. So, of course, South Boston, this legendary track that NASCAR no longer goes to, except for the K&N East division, I believe. In Season 1, Tim Randolph won at South Boston. Kyle Metz won the second event at this track. In the third event, A.J. Jones won that race. So this is the 5th race in series history at this track. And if you do not like short tracks, we got a whole lot of them coming up. We got Hickory, then Orange County, then South Boston again, then Orange County, then Caraway, then Orange County again, then South Boston again, then Hickory, then Langley, then IRP. So a lot of short tracks coming up in the next few races. So you don't like boring races? Well, get used to them. And without any further ado, here are the most famous words in all of motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
I do realize that some of these short tracks are going to be boring, which that can't be helped, because I'd rather have a nice clean race instead of a wreck fest where, yeah. I mean, we had wrecks at Bristol and Dover, so I'm surprised we didn't have any wrecks at Charlotte, but I guess it's that AI strength, or just how that Charlotte version is. So the legendary South Boston. Jack Legacy, our Season 1 champion, winless so far in this season. He is 0 for 12 coming into this race. He's got that big goose egg like Michael Waltrip had all those years. Pace car pulls in, pull the belts tight. We are racing 30 laps here in South Boston. Jack Legacy puts the hammer down. Into turn number 1. Into turn number 2. Down the backstretch for the first time under green conditions. Into turn number 3. And Jack Legacy will get the first part done. Jack will lead a lap here at South Boston. Here comes the 42, though. He wants to lead. Jack goes wide. But he gets a run off of turn number 2, and he will keep his race lead, at least for now. 42 wants it bad. Jack Legacy's leaving the bottom open. Here comes the 42 car. Jack led that lap. But here comes the 42, Derek Hamill. Jack Legacy with a run on the outside still. And he barely is able to keep the lead. He can't keep leaving the bottom open like that. As you see Sebastian Torres get shuffled to the high side. And you see Jack's brother, Al, having a good run here in this race. Here we got battle for the lead. The 68, Eric Wayne. Eric Wayne wants his second career SCRL sanctioned win. And we have a lead change. And we won't have a dominator here today. So Eric Wayne does have a win here in this league. He won in the SCRL Tim Hortons Canadian Series several years ago. But here comes Jack Legacy on the inside. Jack wants his lead back. But Eric Wayne will get a run on the high side. And Eric Wayne will lead that lap. Jack Legacy's fighting back, though. He wants that first win of the season. Eric Wayne scrapes the wall, and the caution is out. Who will win the battle back to the line? Jack Legacy on the inside clears a 68. And Jack Legacy will be the leader once we get this race restarted. And unlike our first South Boston race, we will have a caution. So the 28 car is a race leader. We'll take a look at the first caution of the day. So here's the cause of the caution. The 15 car, Chris Kyle, our winner at North Wilkesboro, just starts blowing up. He smacks the inside wall. and he will stall on the front stretch right there. So Chris Kyle, a veteran on this series, he did not want to get oil all over the track, and he just did the honorable thing. He wrecked his car to save everybody else. Kyle wasn't running that good. He was running in the 31st position. A disappointing day for him. And the car just blows up right in front of Eli Bright. Eli Bright slams on the brakes. And Chris Kyle just nails the inside wall just to stop from anybody else getting involved. And Kyle stalls on the front stretch. And he will be our first retiree of this race unless they can get that car fixed, which I highly doubt it. Well, we'll clean this mess up on the front stretch. And once we do, we will take you back to the restart. And we are back. The 15 car, Chris Kyle, is the only car out of the race. It says due to accident because he hit the wall, but, you know, it's because of a mechanical problem. Jack Legacy is our race leader. Second is Eric Wayne. Third is Derek Camille. Fourth is Al Legacy. And fifth is Toby Fox. And we're back to racing here at South Boston. Into turn number 1, into turn number 2. We got a battle for position. Here comes Al Legacy. So, Jack's brother Al is trying to get his first win of the season. Of course, the Legacy family members, they dominated this series in Season 1. And they are 1 and 2 right now. I don't know who's the older of the two, Jack or Al, but Al wants that lead. We got a car on pit road. That is the 93 of Brian Fox. And battle for the lead. We got another car on pit road, Alexo Antonio. So we got the two Legacy family members battling for the race lead. Jack goes way wide to allow his brother to pass him. Al has one career SCRL Busch Series win. That was at Caraway Speedway in Season 1. And Al will lead a lap, which we will be returning to Caraway Speedway in a couple of races. Jack trying to close back in. Oh, we got a caution. Jack with a run on the inside, trying to pass his brother. And it'll be the 28 once again, leading us back to the caution. And he'll be our race leader once we get this race restarted with less than 15 laps to go. Well, we'll take a look at the second caution of the day. Okay, this started all the way back in turn 2. Marcus Sanchez in the 41 car racing with the 97 of Joshua Rush. Joshua Rush makes contact with the 41 car. Marcus Sanchez goes up, smacks the wall, hits the 97 as well. Brian Fox slams on the brakes to try to avoid. Then the 97 hits the wall again. Then there's contact between the 63. Then 97 comes back across the track in front of the 41. The 8 Eli Bright got damage. Marcus Sanchez gets squished into the wall. Joshua Rush gets more damage again, almost flips over. And Marcus Sanchez gets stuck on the wall and he spins out. So that wreck took 2 turns to finally bring out the caution. And Marcus Sanchez's car is destroyed. So it looks like we got a little shoving incident between him and Joshua Rush. Not sure what these two drivers were thinking. I mean, Joshua Rush is trying to get a run and pass Marcus Sanchez, but he misjudges and makes contact with the 41. Marcus Sanchez into the wall. Then Joshua Rush into the wall. Then Joshua Rush hits the 63, and then he comes back up the track, and he hits Marcus Sanchez. This is kind of like the 1979 Daytona 500 where Cale Yarborough and Donnie Allison got into it, but it wasn't on the last lap. So we got a couple cars damaged because of this incident. We'll clean this mess up in turn 3, and we'll take you back to the restart. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted with 10 laps to go. The 45 car, Patrick Smith, broke a header. That's why he is out of the race. We have 2 cars, 1 lap down. Jack Legacy is a race leader. Second is Al Legacy. Third is Derek Camille. Fourth is Shuttle. And fifth is Eric Wayne. And we are back to racing here at South Boston. So 10 laps to go for these drivers. Shuttle is going for third. Remember, caution again. Not sure why, but we're about to find out. Jack Legacy trying to defend against Al. And Jack will once again be the leader. And we'll get this race restarted with less than 5 laps to go. Well, we'll take a look at the third caution of the day. So here's the cause of caution. The 17 is Sammy Sabry Jr., a former winner here at South Boston in the 9th spot. Zachary Fitzwater gets a run and misjudges and takes out the 17. And Sammy Sabry Jr. slides up the track in front of Ying Carnell. I think that's how you say his name. Both cars spin out. And that was enough to trigger the caution. So Sammy Savvy Jr. is going to lose all those spots. He was in the 9th spot. Now he'll probably be in like the mid-30s. Fitzwater just misjudges, and Sammy Savvy Jr. did come down. And then Ian Carnello, nowhere to go, nails the 17. Well, we'll clean this mess up in turn 1, and once we do, we will take you back to the restart with less than 5 laps to go. And we are back. We're going to get this race restarted with 4 laps to go. Under the caution, we had drivers running to back of each other. So the 41 of Marcus Sanchi, the 22 of Daniel Gerchok, and the 7 of Matt Hamill are all out of the race due to damage they received, as well as Brian Fox. Jack Legacy is a race leader. 2nd is Al Legacy. 3rd is Shuttle. 4th is Eric Wayne. And 5th is Derek Hamill. So this is it. If another caution comes out, the race is over. Jack Legacy, he's got his brother between him and Shuttle. And we're back to racing here at South Boston. No pass before we get to the line. Jack Legacy looking for his first win of the season. So is Al Shuttle looking for his 2nd in a row, which no one has ever done in series history. Here comes Al trying to go past his brother. Jack trying to defend. 3 laps to go this time. Shuttle is being passed by Eric Wayne. Jack Legacy is pulling away. We got a lot of cars on pit road due to damage. And to turn 3 and to turn 4, be 2 laps to go. He's pulled away from Al a little bit. Al trying to close in on his brother, or is he trying to play defense so his brother can win? And to turn number 3, and to turn number 4. Jack Legacy will see the white flag. 1 lap to go. He's going slow. Here comes Joshua Rush. Will he be in the way? Oh! Here comes Al. Trying to close in on his brother. Off the final turn, it took 13 races, but Jack Legacy scores his first win of the season here at South Boston. For a minute there, I thought Joshua Rush would get involved in the finish. So here are your race results. Jack Legacy hangs on for his first win of the season. It took him 13 races to finally get his first win compared to him winning in the 3rd event in Season 1. 2nd was his brother Al Legacy, so you got the Legacy family members once again dominating this series. 3rd is Eric Wayne. 4th, James Sabalito. 5th, Shuttle. 6th, Derek Hamill. 7th, Zachary Fitzwater. 8th, Toby Fox. 9th, Matt Boyer. And 10th is Keka Watline. 11th is Henry Urchman. 12th, Riley Spurley-Tube. 13th, A.J. Jones, a former winner at this track. 14th, Christian Vargas. 15th, Colin Vargas. 16th, Jay Jefferson. 17th, Sebastian Torres. 18th, Tony Newman. 19th, Sammy Savvy Jr., a former winner of this track as well. And 20th is Zaptos Amritos. 21st is Gene Carnello, I think that's how he says his name. 22nd is Gatlin Downey. 23rd, Diego Yepes. 24th, Gusto Arachoa. 25th was Maria Valverin. 26th, Eli Bright. 27th, Kaka Silverpaw. 28th, Nick Kennedy. 29th, Joe Jefferson. And 30th is Ryan Boyer. Finishing 31st was Connor Hurley, the last car on the lead lap. Alexo Antonio finished 32nd. 33rd, Marco Yepes. 34th, Carter Friesian. 35th, Simon Oskin was all 1 lap down. Joshua Rush in 36th was 2 laps down. Marcus Sanchi in 37th, 38th, Daniel Gerchach, 39th, Matt Hamill, and 40th is Brian Fox. Were all out due to damage they received during the 2nd caution, I believe it was. 41st was Patrick Smith. He broke a header during the 2nd caution. And finishing last is Chris Kyle out. It says due to accident, but it was actually a mechanical problem. That's why he was out of the race. So that is it for the 13th race of the season here at South Boston. We will take you to your point standing. And here are your point standings after the 13th race of the season. Jack Legacy, our winner here at South Boston, is still our points leader. He has a 31-point lead over Derek Hamill. And that is dangerous for Jack Legacy because once he gets in the lead of something, he hangs on to it for dear life. So Derek Hamill is within striking distance. 3rd is Jay Jefferson, 71 points behind. 4th is Zachary Fitzwater, 108 points behind. And 5th is Keka Whiteline, 109 points behind. 6th is Riley Spurley-Tube. 7th is Gene Carnelli. 8th, Sammy Savvy Jr. 9th, James Tablito. And 10th is Al Legacy. 11th is Zico Yepes. 12th, Simon Oskin. 13th, Matt Boyer. 14th, Brian Fox. 15th, AJ Jones. 16th, Gatlin Downey. 17th, Sebastian Torres. 18th is Chris Kyle. 19th is Henry Urchman. And 20th is Maria Valverin. 21st is Ryan Boyer. 22nd is Eric Wayne. 23rd, Joshua Rush. 24th, Daniel Gerchach. 25th is Alexo Antonio. 26th is Matt Hamill. 27th is Connor Hurley. 28th is Shuttle. 29th is Zapdos Amardos. And 30th is Toby Fox. 31st is Patrick Smith. 32nd is Gusto Archoa. 33rd is Eli Bright. 34th is Carter Friesian. 35th is Nick Kennedy. 36th is Christian Vargas. 37th is Con Vargas. 38th is Tony Newman. 39th is Marco Yepes. And 40th is Marcus Sanchi. 41st is Joe Jefferson. 42nd is Ori Centaur. And last in points is Cactus Silverpaw. So that is your point standings after the 13th race of the season at South Boston. We will next see you at the 14th race of the season at the Hickory Motor Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down and we'll see you at the track.